Grace Moretz. Welcome. Hey, hi. Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Chloe, I'm so glad that you're here too. So Kick-Ass, the movie, is incredible. It opens everywhere April 16th. So let's talk about this because you really did kick ass in this movie. I know that's the obvious thing. But maybe let's start for all the people who haven't watched it and they don't know what it is yet. Maybe you can explain a little bit about the plot. What's the movie about?
Well, the movie's about a 18-year-old kid named Dave Lazuski, and he's so enthralled with comic books that he really goes out there and he tries to be a comic book hero, and he miserably fails, and he gets run over by a car, and then he meets me and I save his life.
Wow, the heroine. Crazy. But I mean, the twist about this is that it's kind of unconventional when it comes to superhero movies. You will agree also. So I want to know, how did you find yourself reading a script and agreeing to play this amazing character?
Well, my mom read the script first, and she was like, you know, Chloe, it's a cool role, read it. And I read it, and I was like, I have to be Hit Girl, you know, because I saw the action in it, and it just reminded me of like an Angelina Jolie type character.
Yeah, definitely.
And so I was like, I'm totally gonna do this. And then I went out for it, and I booked it, and I practically screamed for like 3 months straight.
That's crazy. Well, it's exciting. So I have to congratulate you on the movie because it's so great. And you are so young. 13 is an amazing age to begin an awesome career. But I mean, your character, Hit Girl, is amazing, and she is vulgar and she is crazy, but she's also really brave and really strong. And she really kicks butt. And I know that she's nothing like your character, but I want to know, she's nothing like you, but I want to know, like, what was it like for you on set? And what was your parents' reaction to a lot of the dialogue and a lot of the stuff that you had to do?
Well, my parents are totally cool with it, you know, because it's a role, and it's a really awesome role. And I was really excited to do it because, you know, I got to go to the Toronto Circus School, which was really fun here. And then, you know, I did a bunch of different stuff. I worked with, like, UCLA gymnasts and the Jackie Chan stunt crew, and it was crazy.
That is crazy. That means you trained here in Toronto.
I did, and we shot here in Toronto for about a month.
That's crazy. And you shot in Hamilton too. So actually, you'll see it, guys, when you watch the movie. When it opens on the 16th, it is shot in Toronto and in Hamilton. So you'll recognize a lot of the different scenes, a lot of the fight scenes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty amazing. You're like the only female kind of on the cast too.
Kind of, yeah. There's Katie Duma, which has no superpowers, but she's like, I don't want to give anything away, but you know, she's a fun teenager in it.
Yeah. So what was it like training? I mean, do you do a lot of punching? How many of your own stunts did you do?
I did basically everything. I did like 1,000 crunches a night and 50 pull-ups, 50 press-ups.
Are you serious?
Yep. I know, it's crazy. I did martial arts. I did combat training. I worked with ex-Marines. It was.
That's so funny. Okay, thank you. Thank you for saying that because I made that joke earlier. I'm like, that, you know, training. She's probably training with the Marines. She's got a crazy body, and they're like, whatever, sir. It's not Marines. Thank you for saying that.
It was Marines.
It's intense.
I know how to take apart a gun and put it back together and clean it.
Okay, this is blowing my mind right now. These are skills. These are crazy skills. Woman, you could really take somebody out.
Maybe.
Wow.
Don't test me.
If you needed to. What was the most challenging part of filming the movie? Tell me. Was the most, challenging part? Because there's a lot of new skills that you're learning.
The action. I mean, I was working in this leather suit, and it was completely leather, and so I wasn't really able to move in it. And so every time I would do like a turn or a curl or something, the crotch would rip open. That's fun, right? And so they'd be like, "Come here, I gotta put a piece of leather on that. Oh my gosh!" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is not cool."
And with leather, that's why I always end up when I wear leather, it has to be vintage. You guys know that, right? Because leather, you can't move, so you have to really work that suit in.
It's bad. And like, if you look at it really closely, you'll see like little rips.
Oh.
The feet were always ripping open. I lost because on the boots, I have like 10 blades on them. And the blades would like fall off, and I'm like, oh.
You're like, oh, whoops, cool. What's going on? It's crazy. It sounds like you had so much fun, but actually we have a clip of the movie Kick-Ass. Take a look at this. Kick-Ass. That looks incredible, Chloe. But we're just talking about this right now, and you're trying to tell me that that's actually really easy to do.
It's really easy. Like, if you watch it again, all I do is I hit myself a bunch with it on the arms. I just do this a lot. And I flip back and forth, and I close it and I open it.
It's a switchblade, though. I mean, it just seems a little bit dangerous.
It's a Bella song.
Okay, nice. Wow.
It's kind of cool. I have a fake one at home, so I flip it all the time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
It's
that's
fun.
cool. That's cool. How is it working with Nicolas Cage? Because he's a big actor.
He's so cool. I mean, he's an Oscar winner. It's crazy. I worked with him about 2 weeks straight because he was like he only worked 2 weeks. And so, we were together every day, and, it's just cool because you learn stuff from people like that, just watching them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That must be a really great learning experience for me. Actually, we have 2 questions for you, Chloe, in the audience.
Cool. Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Justin and Darcy, you guys each have a question. What do you want to ask?
The question is, a lot of people want awesome superpowers like flying and X-ray vision, but I want to know, what do you think is the worst superpower to ever have?
Oh, the worst superpower?
Yes.
I really wouldn't want to have like X-ray vision. That seems
Ooh,
really boring. Like, woo, I'm gonna look through metal. That's cool.
That's true. And maybe you might see things that you just don't want to see.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
That could go very bad.
You got a good
Definitely.
point. Good point.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. Justin, what's your question?
Well, since your movie's called Kick-Ass, I just want to know what's the most kick-ass thing you've ever done. Ever.
Well, working at the Toronto Circus School, I went on the trapeze, so it's kind of awesome.
Pretty kick-ass.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
right on.
it's like really hard. Like, I had like this horrible like line across my stomach from it. It really hurts.
Oh, like it leaves a dent
like,
in you,
it
right?
really hurts.
Wow.
Like, it feels like someone's punching you in the stomach.
Oh.
It hurts. It looks like a lot of fun, but it's oof.
You got to get used
And
to
you're
it.
like 40 feet up, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna fall into a net now.
And I need to know, were you athletic when you were a really young kid? And also, were you into comics?
Well, I have 4 older brothers and no sisters, and so I kind of have to like make it with them. So yeah, I'm also a ballerina and a gymnast, and so I'm pretty athletic, I guess.
Wow, I guess so. It's pretty awesome. Webcam question right now, live. Chantal and Christina Lake, BC. What is your question?
I just wanted to know if you would ever want to act in a music video, and if so, who would you want to be in?
Good question. Thank you.
That's like the easiest question ever, Lady Gaga.
Ah! We love Lady Gaga here. Wow, I didn't know you were a fan. You love her?
I love her. Like when I was here, in Toronto, I loved her when she had her album Red and Blue, and so I'm like a hardcore fan from the beginning of Lady Gaga.
Yeah, you've been following her.
I love her. Like, she's like my sister, just from listening to her music all the time.
Well, it's funny because
Is that creepy?
No,
That's
it's
creepy.
awesome. Of course, come on. we love our artists. That's the way that it goes. I become obsessed with mine that I love too, right? But it's funny because in the music world, I guess Lady Gaga is the closest thing to a superhero that you can get.
Exactly. I mean, her clothes.
Amazing.
I want them.
I know it's funny because
Give me your clothes.
I wish I had
Please, Lady
something-
Gaga, if you're watching,
I wish.
can I have your clothes?
It's funny because I went actually as Lady Gaga for Halloween a couple years ago, and you know what? People are going to be going as Hit Girl.
It was weird. I was at WonderCon. There were like 100 hit girls around. I was like, this is kind of creepy.
Isn't that weird?
And then I have like a little action figure, and I'm like, ooh.
People
I feel like I'm gonna come to life on the table.
People are going to be trying to be you all over the world. You earned it. That's it. Chloe, thank you very much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Kick ass! Go and check it out April 16th. Actually, this is your pick right now, actually, right?
Yeah.
You want to check